He's putting that spirit out in the earth, man. That whosoever followeth the Lamb, man, they spirit start to change, man. They start to turn into a new creature. Let me get that Revelation 14 and start at 1. What we got, 2 Timothy?
2 Timothy 2, verse 2.
Bring it up.
And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men.
Right, so the same things that we heard about Yahweh Shai, he's going to commit it to faithful men, man. He was a man of integrity, right? Then you'll be a disciple and be a man of integrity, man.
Right.
Once you get that understanding of the Lord, he'll put it upon you. He's going to sup with you, man. And no, it ain't going to be a crab feast boil. It's going to be the finest of delicacies, man.
Right.
Lamb cooked to the perfection, right? Slight seasoning that we never heard of, but it's not too overpowering.
See that?
You know, sometimes you gotta put extra salt to taste some food, man. Like the meat to suck it all up, man. This is true supping with the Lord. This is true understanding and true dining at the table of the Lord, man. Let me get Psalms 23. Go to verse 5. Right? We keep going 2 Timothy, King.
Who shall be able to teach others also?
And who shall be able to teach others also, man? Only way you can teach others is if you correct yourself.
Right.
You should be a castaway when you preach to others, man. Right? You teaching somebody to do one thing, but you going on the complete opposite and living in hypocrisy, man. Only way you can teach others is if Yahweh Shem Shai give you the word of truth to be able to expel to his people. Right. So that the lambs and the sheep can come back to the fold, man. Right? The pastures is huge, man. The pastures is huge.
Right.
Right? The whole world is ours, like you said in Joshua, man.
That's right.
The pastures is huge. But until we reform ourselves, man, and get ourselves in order, it's nothing we can't do, man. It's nothing we can't do.
Right.
Look how we excel on the left-hand side, man. Right? People defile the Sabbath, get 70 million for 4 years.
Right.
Right? And they get their names on billboards and lights and everything. But those on the right-hand side, we're not honored amongst these nations and these men. And we glory in that, man.
That's right.
Right.
I don't want Jackie Clan to look at me as something. Right? I want the Lord to look at me as
Right.
something. Right, keep going, King.
Verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
Read it again.
No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
So a warrior is not going to entangle himself with the affairs of his life.
Right.
Right? He's not caring about who's the next party, the next Future. Right. Who's the next big time rapper. Right? You're not worried about the affairs of this life, man. The affairs of this life is enmity with the Lord.
That's right.
You're an enemy to the Lord when you care about the ways of this world too much. We just seen it with brothers in the truth. There's brothers who's supposed to be out here with us, but they not out here with us. Right? Like demons. Right? Like demons. Right? He cares about the things of this world too much.
Right.
Hot back on the other side. Took his fringes off, cut his beard to a chin strap, shaved his head. Right? That's the things of this world. You can't war and think that the things that you're entertaining is going to help you be a better soldier, help you be a better warrior for the Lord. It's impossible. It's impossible. You can't be at the free throw line thinking about the girl in the stands and think you're going to hit the game-winning free throw. That joint going to hit off the backboard. Right. Keep going, King.
That he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
So that's the only way you can please the Lord who's chosen you to be a soldier. Right? That's the only way you can do it. Because the more and more you get consumed with this life, the more and more you fade away. The more and more your spirit start to dwindle. The more and more you start to feel like the Lord ain't too much. The Lord ain't all I need. I need other stuff. Right? Let me go try a little bit of weed. Let me go try a little bit of drugs. Right? And the estate of that man is 7 times worse than it was.
Right.
Right? You can see it, man. It's brothers who done came back around, and you can see that glow is gone.
Right.
That glow of knowledge has disappeared from that, man.
Right.
And 7 more unclean spirits that came into that swept house. Right? Instead of being an adulterer, now you a homosexual. Right? Instead of just smoking weed, now you an addict. You a junkie. What they call them, tweakers now.
Right.
You a tweaker now. Right? Instead of being a reviler, you just a damn murderer, man.
Right.
A crash out. Right? You the worst type of the worst, man.
Right.
So you can't please the Lord and entangle yourself with the things of this life. So there's one more on that, King.
Verse 5. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
And except he strive lawfully, man. If you striving for the mastery, man, you gotta want to do it to perfection, man. You gotta perfect your game to make sure that you pleasing the Lord who sent you, man. Right? That's why they got film sessions after every game, right? And the coach is on you, right? Johnson, you could have got that tackle, but instead you was pussyfooting this and that. You know how coaches are.
Yes, sir.
That's how we gotta be in this truth. You gotta look at the week that you had. That's game film right there, man. Putting it in sports analogy, that's game film. Look, I fell short because I was doing this. Next week I'm gonna attack this demon a certain type of way, and I'm gonna overcome it. Right? I'm gonna overcome that demon because I'm walking in the ways of the Lord. I want to be the hopeful elect.
Right.
And to be the hopeful elect, you gotta follow the Lamb wheresoever he goes.
That's right.
Right? The Lamb could have you thinking, it's impossible. Right? Wasn't the angel before them in Egypt? And they came into that huge body of water. Right? You think all hell is about to happen, all hope is lost, but the Lord make it for way.
Right.
That's why if you are the elect, you follow the Lamb wheresoever he goeth. Right? Bring that out in Revelation 14.
Revelation 14 and 1 in a read.
Bring it out.
And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion,
Right?
and with him 144,000.
So the 144,000 are joint heirs with the Lord. Right? The ones who the Lord deemed worthy to rule this world to come.
That's right.
Because the world now is for many, but the world to come is for few.
Right.
And those 144,000 are deemed a few to rule over our servants who are off the leash.
Right.
To rule over those who gave us hell in the land of our oppression. Right?
Come on. Having his father's name written in their foreheads.
Right? And that's your name written in your forehead, meaning your mind is steadfast on the Lord. Right? Like the prophets of old, their mind was steadfast on the Lord. Right? You can't tell Elijah something else outside of what the Lord told him to do. Because he's not listening. And that's how the elect is. Your mind is steadfast on the Lord. And that's why this lesson is good, man. To have us not entangle ourselves with the ways of this life. And having our eyes singular, man. Once your eye is singular, can't nothing change you from that course that you're supposed to be going. Right? It's like a roller coaster. A roller coaster go on a track. Right? And the track takes it up that first drop. You don't see no roller coaster falling off the hill when it's on that track going up that hill. I've never seen. Have you seen it?
No.
I've never seen a roller coaster fall off a hill going up the track. That's the same way that the elect has to be, right?
And I heard a voice from heaven, as a voice of many waters, and as a voice of a great thunder.
Right.
And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne,
Right.
and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000.
So no man can know the song of the Lord. And no, that's not talking about the flutes and the trumpets.
Right.
That's talking about the ways that the Lord has the world to be conducted, right? Because you got spiritual pipers on the left-hand side, man. Right? That's why Esau had that old fable, the Pied Piper. Right? I don't know if brothers remember that story, the Pied Piper. Right? What he used to do was he used to have a flute. And he'd come through in the middle of the village, play the flute, and carry the little children away. Right? Shoot. On the contrary, wasn't R. Kelly called the Pied Piper?
What a man.
Hey, but that Pied Piper would carry the children away, and he'd do Lord knows what with them, man. We listen to the true piper, who's teaching us his song,
Right.
who's teaching us the way that we should move, who's showing us how we're supposed to rule this earth, man. Keep going, King.
Come, which were redeemed from the earth.
Right?
These are they which were not defiled with women.
So these are they which weren't defiled with women. That's twofold, man. The doctrines of this world,
Right.
and the doctrines of the scriptures, man. Because it's a lot of people defiling the scriptures with their understanding, man. Right? Telling you it's okay to microwave on the Sabbath because it's not cooking. It's okay to have sex on the Sabbath because it's not working. And it's not really your own pleasure.
Right.
Give me, hold that. Give me some, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7. I think it's verse number 4. Doesn't the Lord say that everybody comes from the pleasure of sleep? The pleasure of sleep.
Right.
Right? We're not ignorant, man. That's doing your own pleasure. If
That's
you
right.
catch my drift.
Right.
Right? Whoever got it.
Wisdom of Solomon 7, verse 4.
Bring it out.
Verse 2. And in my mother's womb was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months,
Right.
being compacted in blood of the seed of man, and the pleasure that came with sleep.
And the pleasure that came with sleep, man. So these people, they teaching the Bible wrong to fulfill their own wicked lust, man. Right, their own wicked lust. And those who are deceived are the wicked. Hey, what's up, family? Y'all got 2 minutes to find out who you are? Okay. It might be a push shot. Can't tell sometimes, man. Right, read that one more time.
Come on. And Wisdom of Solomon 7 verse 2. And in my mother's womb was fashioned to be flesh in a time of 10 months, being compacted in blood of the seed of man, and the pleasure that came with sleep.
And the pleasure that came with sleep, man. So yeah, you doing all these things on the Sabbath, that's your own pleasure, man. Right? What they say, if I eat ice cream, that's my pleasure. Right. Come on, man. That's reaching, man. Let me get Romans chapter 13. Say it again.
Childish argument.
Childish argument. Romans 13. Started 3. How you doing, family? Y'all got 2 minutes for the words of the Lord?
But now,
In that day of trouble, 2 minutes is gonna feel like a lifetime.
That's right.
Like all that pain and anguish you're gonna feel for 2 minutes. It's gonna feel like a lifetime, man. Let's bring that up, okay?
Romans 13 verse 3.
Bring it out!
For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil.
Right, so these rulers, right, now we speaking about the rulers who are in Israel, right? Those rulers will be a terrible work to those who are evil, man. Right. Because those who are good aren't gonna follow suit, man. They're not going to follow suit because this is maintaining order, man. Order is getting a proper understanding from the Lord, right? Who speak as an oracle of the Lord, man. I can't teach Lawakai a lesson if I don't bring out no precepts. Right. That's just me talking in my own belly, right? So those terrible messages are going to be a terror unto them because they're going to follow suit and they're going to die the death of the heathen, man. What's up, family? Y'all got 2 minutes for the words of the Lord?
Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power?
Are you not going to be afraid of the Lord when some days come? Because a lot of people esteem other people higher than the Most High, right? The reverence of man let them fall because they look at the next man as the Most High, right? We nothing but ashes and dust, nothing but dirt, man. From the dirt we come, from the dirt we're going to go back. His time is coming soon. Right. Spiritual graveyard here, man. Can't stand coming here, man. Let's go to Psalms 23.
Psalm 23 verse 5. Thou preparest a table before me.
So the Lord is preparing a table for those who truly fear Him. For those who fear the works of the Lord, He's preparing a table for us, man. Like how a child's gonna fear his father when he does something wrong. That's how we fear the Lord, man.
That's right.
But He's preparing a table for us, so we can hear, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Lord willing, we get to hear that, man. Right, keep going, King.
Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over.
So our cups are going to be running over, man. Even to this day, you can feel your cup getting to the brim. Right? That's that oil that the Lord is giving you, man. Look at yourself a year ago and compare your works from a year ago to today and see how much the Lord increased you and had you to grow. Right? Is that Northern King?
Right.
Sister, you got 2 minutes for the words of the Lord? Well, take a flyer then. Let's go back to Revelation 14.
Revelation 14 and 4.
How the world hates the Lord so much, man.
Right.
Never thought you'd see the day, man, but hey, it's the times we live in there, man.
Right.
Verse 4, and it reads, These are they which were not defiled with woman, for they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb, whithersoever he goeth.
So we're virgins, man. We're virgins on the spiritual level. Because we're not laying down with Babylon, right? We're not laying down with the gods of the Cushites and the gods of the Amorites and the gods of the Moabites and the gods of the whoever, man. We virgins to that, man. Because we was born again and we got rid of the ways of this world, man. And the ways of this world just continue to eat like a cankerworm, man. Cankerworm isn't filled until everything is gone. Right? Like swine. Swine eats until they don't see nothing no more. Oh, there he is. Let's go to that.
1 Peter 4 verse 1. For as much then as Hamashiach have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind.
So arm yourselves likewise with the same mind that the Lord has armed himself with, man. Right? Because Satan coming to and fro, man.
I'm one man. Come 100 deep.
How does this man
Y'all
come and
do
say
that
the
to that
same
old
thing
lady?
every time, man? Keep going.
Now y'all gotta do it to me.
For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin.
So he that suffered in the flesh will cease from sin, man. Once you catching hell and once you getting
Y'all better not press up on
tempted
me.
to and fro.
I'm one man.
Come on up, man. Come on, come on, man.
Nowhere. But you won't neither.
You
I
won't
bet
leave.
you won't neither.
Get out of here, feline.
I ain't going. It don't
Get out
matter.
of here, feline.
It don't matter. But you won't
Keep
come
going,
over here
King.
and tell me.
Verse 2, that he no longer should live the rest of his time.
You have no clue who the Lord is.
Fuck you think I am?
You're a demon. That's who you are. Right. And you hang out with sodomites. Right. Every light cleaving foot to their tongue. Right. King Jacob the faggot. That's who he is. Right. King Jacob the faggot. Right. Keep going, King.
I'm one man like you.
That he no longer should live the rest.
This, you know what's crazy? He said a one man like Jesus. Didn't Jesus have over 70 disciples?
Right.
This man has no clue, nothing about the scriptures, man. Keep going.
Verse 2, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men.
Look, the lust of men, man. He threw on the faggot glasses.
I'm not picking none of y'all.
He got a faggot hoodie on.
I am the father of the Israelites.
This is all we just gonna call him, a faggot. We gotta start bringing back those hurtful words, man. We gotta start bringing out hurtful words to hurt people's feelings. Damn, queer, faggot. He a fan, a Nancy boy, man. Keep going.
I will have y'all.
But to the will of Yahweh.
But to the will of the Most High, man. We're not subject into smoking weed, getting high, hanging out with people of the world. We're subject to the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is a warrior, man. We're a warrior, man.
That's right.
Doesn't the scriptures tell you that the Lord is a man of war? Like, we get excited over things like this, man. These things rile our spirit up. Right? And then the Lord say, give me Psalms 144:1. Right? This spiritual fighting, man. We're spiritual whoop people asses up here. Right? Stomp people out with the words of the Lord. Right? Put people in figure 4 leg locks with the precept. Right? Put people in chokeholds. With the commandments. We spiritually whoop people's asses up here, man. What they call it, that 4-finger death punch? We do all that, man. King, bring that out, King.
Psalms 144:1, and it reads, blessed be the Lord my strength, who teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight.
Read it again.
Blessed be the Lord my strength, which teaches my hands to war and my fingers to fight.
So the Lord teaches us how to fight, man.
That's right.
Our weapons are not carnal, man. Doesn't this, give me Hebrews 4:12. Doesn't the Lord say his word is sharper than a 2-edged sword?
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 12. Read it out. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any 2-edged sword.
So we out here piercing people through with the words of the Lord, man. You ever want to see a dead body come to the harbor with scoffers, man? Somebody come up scoffing, man, they gonna leave out bleeding, bruised, and battered, man. Right? And somebody might yell out World Star. Somebody might take a flying, brother. Take a flying before you go, man. Take a flying, brother. Come on. All right, brother, don't lose that. That's gold, man. Right, keep going, kid. Oh, he got that.
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
So this word is piercing evil into the dividing of spirit asunder, man. Read it again, I won't butcher.
For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any 2-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder.
So it's piercing even, dividing asunder, man. There's nothing that's not getting cut from the words of the Lord, man. There's nothing that's not going to happen. You're going to get sliced one way and sliced another way, man. And you're going to walk back thinking like, damn, I really don't know the Lord as much as I do. And then you walk in here and look. The man is going to show the man that he is, man.
Who saved y'all?
A true man of the Lord not going to be out here dancing in front of other men.
Right.
Gyrating. With purple glasses. Gyrating like a fruit cake. Right? Keep going, man.
Of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart.
So it's discerner of the thoughts and intentions of the heart, man.
Right.
Your heart is your mind.
Right.
And the commandments is going to teach you. The words of the Lord is going to teach you if you really serving him or you not.
Right.
Right? Because if you truly serving the Lord, you're going to see the way that you're moving. Come on up, brother. But you got to put that out, though. There you go, brother. All praise to the Most High. What's up with you, brother? Cool. What's your name, man? CJ. Amos, man. So we out here in this cold weather to teach our people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who we are in this last day.
Right.
If I was to ask you your nationality, brother, what would you tell me? Or your race? African American. Now, who told you that you was African and American? Who gave us that knowledge of ourselves? The white folks, man. Give me Hosea 4 and 6. The white folks lied to us, CJ. They lied to us and told us we was African. Now, have you ever seen a true African? You never seen a true African? Yeah. They be wearing the flip-flops and they talk real loud. Driving cabs, they don't have no with the Bluetooth. Now, if you look at a true African, brother, they don't look like us. They don't move like us. They don't talk like us. They don't act like us. You want to know why? Because they not us.
That's right.
And America is just the name of a white man. Right? Amerigo Vespucci. Are you a white man, CJ? Damn right, brother. So who are we, brother? A black guy. Well, black is the color of your pants, brother. Right. What color is your skin? Brown. See, we've been living alive, brother. We've been living alive for 20 plus years. We've been on the earth, brother. That is life. That is today. Right? Bring that up, King.
Hosea 4 verse 6.
Bring it out.
My people are destroyed.
Everybody.
My people are destroyed.
So the Lord said his people are destroyed
For a lack of knowledge.
for the lack of understanding. What's the knowledge that we destroyed from? Our heritage, who we are, the things that we used to do, our customs, we destroyed for that.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
So because we rejected knowledge, we got rejected of the Lord.
Right.
So brother, today you're going to find out that you're God's chosen people, the Israelites. We're going to show you that in 5 precepts.
Right.
5 scriptures, we're going to show you that you're an Israelite. And you'll never say, I don't know who I am.
Right. Right.
I know you got minutes for 5 scriptures, don't you? Let them pay while you get the words of the Lord, brother. Right, let's go to Deuteronomy 28, verse number 15.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15 is
So this
reads.
is Moses speaking to the Israelites. Right, you know who Moses is? What's Moses' famous words? Let my what? People. Let my people go.
Right.
So what was Moses' brothers and sisters doing in Egypt if you guys say, let my people go? Were we free? We were slaves. We were slaves in ancient Egypt. Right? So this is Moses speaking to the Israelites after they got out of slavery, right?
Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
So we don't listen to the law, statutes, and commandments that the Lord gave to us.
that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So all these curses fell upon God's chosen people, right? So if a curse were to fall upon you, brother, is that a good thing or a bad thing? A curse? A bad thing, right? A curse is like something you wait for something to happen. The ground open up and you break your leg. Or you look in your pocket and your phone and your wallet go. That's a curse. Right? But these curses only fell upon God's chosen people, right? And I want you to think, CJ, who do these curses actually happen to? Because it's a lot of nations on this earth, aren't there? You got the Chinese man, the white man, the Arab man, the East Indian man, the African man. Then you got us, right? Let's see who fits these curses. Verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city.
So the Lord said his chosen people for being stiff-necked, hard-headed, and rebellious are cursed in the city. Are those people behind you cursed in the city, brother? Who's cursed in the city? Us. What about the Asian man? Is he cursed in the city? Not just Baltimore City. Let's say we go to Philly. Who cursed in the city? so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
So the Lord says his chosen people be cursed in the city,
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
and cursed shall we be in the field. When will, that's a hand woman, brother. Right, when were we ever cursed in the field? Think back to the slavery, man.
Right.
Any other nation say they cursed in the city and they was cursed in the field? Outside of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans?
That's why I trust.
Can anybody say that? Absolutely not. So that's one curse that fits it. I said 5 verses, you 2 down. Let's go to verse number 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies.
So the Lord said his chosen people for being stiff-necked, hard-headed, rebellious, just outright wicked, said, curse, read again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
So the Lord said they'll have to serve their enemies, right?
which the Lord shall send against thee,
So the Lord sent these enemies against his chosen people, right?
and hunger.
And hunger. What's the last thing you ate, CJ? You don't eat food? Okay. All right, well, who owns McDonald's? Who owns White's and Food Line? White man. So that's curse. That's serving your enemies in food. Right? Even if my brother right here had his own restaurant, Nakamaya's finest food. Where's he getting the food from? The white man, right? Serve our enemies
And hunger and in thirst.
and thirst. Do we own Deer Park? Brother, do you own Deer Park? What about Pepsi? Coca-Cola? Right. Who owns that stuff? And what the Lord call them? Our enemies, brother. Don't they put a whole bunch of ingredients in there that get you sick? If you look at a water bottle, they got microscopic shrimp in there. Magnesium, damn zinc, all this stuff inside your water. Pork in it, all this stuff. Forever chemical. BPA. Right? All this stuff inside your water. You gotta go to your enemies for thirst.
And in nakedness.
Nike. I only got to ask you that. Polo, Under Armour. Right? I know you from Baltimore. What about, remember Cashland? Where you from? Eastern Shore. Okay, Fubu. Right, Fubu. I know you know about Fubu, bro.
Make him up, all right?
For us, by us. Where was she getting the material to make for us, by us? From our enemies, man. What else?
And in want of all things.
Can you name one thing y'all got to go to your enemy for? One thing. What's that? Don't he give you the rolling papers for the weed? Don't he give you the fertilizer to grow the weed? Don't he give you the seeds? The land he took? Don't he sprinkle a secret ingredient that gets you higher an extra 3 hours?
I don't know about that secret ingredient.
You better believe it, man.
Right.
You better believe it, right? And what else is the enemy going to do?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
These are yokes of iron right here upon your neck.
Until he have destroyed thee.
So the only nation of people to have their enemies served, have them come to them for food, water, clothing, for the one of all things, and put a yoke of iron on their neck was us, right? So that's 3. We got 2 more, brother, and you gonna walk away, CJ, like, damn, I'm an Israelite.
Right.
You gonna be like, I'm an Israelite, without a doubt. Go to verse 54.
Verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you
So the brotherly love that we used to have. How we got brotherly love now? We just met, right?
and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
What does it mean, your
I'm
eyes?
still in your hand.
Backstabbing, rob him, hurt him, kill him. Don't we make music about robbing and killing and stabbing our brothers? I know you heard Hit 'Em Up. Hit 'Em Up probably one of the most wicked songs I ever heard. Right? So your eye be evil towards your brother.
And towards the wife of his bosom.
So towards this woman. Do you see any country music songs with a girl shaking their ass?
No.
I've never seen a music video of a country music song and the girls twerking. You seen one?
No.
I've never seen. You ever seen the Chinese music video with the little yin yong bong? With the girls naked? I've never seen that.
I ain't never mind.
But I know if I turn on BET, it's nothing but hips, breasts, and ass out. Right? So our eye evil towards all women. What else?
And towards the remnant of his children,
So this Israelite man that had children,
which he shall lead.
who's known for leaving their children?
Make him up, all right?
Who's known for going to the so-called black man? So-called black man.
Right.
But again, this is happening to the Israelites, bro.
Right.
Right? The white people, they got their grandparents living with them until they 90, 100, right? The Asian family, they stay together forever, right? They move over here together, and it'll be 8 generations of them living in the same house, right? So that's 4 verses. We got one more. How do we get to this land called America? What means of transportation? Let's read verse 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord said he's going to bring his chosen people, the Israelites, back into Egypt again. Now, what was we doing in Egypt when Moses had to say, let my people go? We were what? We were slaves, right? Read out the Bible.
Deuteronomy 26, verse 6. And the Egyptians evil entreated us, and afflicted us, and laid upon us hard bondage.
Laid upon us hard bondage, hard slavery, making treasure cities, pyramids that still stand to this day. Right, so the brother's going to start from the top. He's going to read it verbatim. And when you hear Egypt, it's synonymous for what? It means what? Egypt means slavery. Right? Whenever you hear Egypt in the Bible, that's slavery.
Right.
Right? Like when you hear Babylon, that's slavery. Right?
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into what again? Slavery again.
With ships.
How?
With ships.
Who's the only people to ever go into slavery on ships as a whole? The white man? The Israelite man.
Right.
The Israelite man. Not just us, but it happened to our brothers from the Northern Kingdom. You ever heard of conquistadors? I know you heard of Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus came to this land, raped, murdered, and kidnapped our brothers, sent them back to Spain. And guess what language they speak now? Spanish. Spanish. Right?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
So this was written thousands and thousands of years ago. It happened that way, didn't it?
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We haven't seen our homeland since. We don't even know our homeland. We say a continent. We don't know where we from.
And there
And once you got off them slave ships, chiefly in the eastern shore,
ye
right?
shall be sold unto your enemies.
Who's you sold to? And what did the Lord call them? Enemies.
For bondmen
Slave men,
and bondwomen,
slave women.
and no man shall buy you.
When you own something, you put your name on, right? Like if you got a dog or a cat, don't you put a name on it? And you might call your cat, I don't know, what's the cat name?
Mr. Whiskers.
Mr. Whisker. Garfield. That means you own it. What's your last name, CJ? Is that really your last name, or is that the white man putting it on you to say that he owns you? From generation to generation.
Right.
Is Shepherd really your last name? It's a generational name from who? From the white man. So all these curses happened to the Israelites, CJ. Now, are you a black man? What's your nationality, brother? I can't hear you, brother. Say it again. They can't hear you back there.
Israelite.
That's right. That 5 verses to show you was an Israelite, brother. Now, does it end just knowing you're an Israelite? So what more do we have to do, brother? Looking more to it? Well, brother, we here. I know you said you're on the clock, but if you just found out your nationality and you found out that you God's chosen people, I would ask 1,001 questions. But if you don't have questions,
I got questions, but I got money to make.
well, what's more important? Money or the Most High?
The Most High is
The Most High is way more important. Let's start with that in your hand. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 3. We're going to give you some commandments, brother. Damn that money, because you can always make more.
Right.
Today, you're going to learn about the Lord, CJ. Today, you're going to change your life and serve the Lord, if it be of the Lord's will.
Right.
Right? Bring it up. 1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians 3, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
So the Lord said, know you not that you're the temple of the Lord. Right? You're the temple of the Lord, brother. Right? You're the temple of the Lord.
Right. And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you.
So the Spirit of the Lord dwells in you. You know how you know the Lord is dwelling in you? Because you can admit that you're an Israelite. You can see that you're an Israelite. There's a lot of people who can't see that. Right? They be like, well, what about the white people? What about the Asian people? What about the Hamites? What about the... We don't give a damn about that. We only worried about our people and our salvation. Right? Because whenever we got to this land, it wasn't just us. It was them. Right? And that's how you know the words of the Lord is true. This brother trying to stop you from finding out you're an Israelite and serve him. If this wasn't true, that wouldn't be happening.
Right.
When the last time you see somebody do that at a Christian church?
Right.
When the last time you see somebody do that at a mosque?
Right.
destroyed right now.
Right? Keep going.
I can tell you.
Verse 17. If any man defile the temple of God,
So the Lord said, if any man defile the temple of God,
him shall God destroy.
if you defile your temple, the Lord is going to destroy you, brother. There ain't no in between with that. Either you going to live or what? You're going to die. Now, how do you defile your temple?
Wake him up,
What ways can you defile your temple, brother? Use that hand warmer. You got it? What ways can you defile your temple?
I can stay in the house.
There you smoke it. So what if it came from the earth? It don't mean it's good for you, brother.
Right.
It don't mean it's good for you
at all.
That's how you. So you got your own spot, right? If I came into your house, did a back to the door, broke the lock, spray painted Amos on it, right? And Lawaka spray painted Lawaka, and we threw a smoke bomb in it and pissed everywhere. Would you want to live there? How you think the Lord feels when you defile His temple?
Teach,
With smoke. Right. Mind altering smoke. You just walking around high, open to anything, man.
Right.
Your eyes all red.
Right.
Your eyes all red. You don't know what's going on. You laughing at everything. Slower. That's how people get touched and molested, man. Because they high and they laughing. Man, come up, start tickling your cheeks and you laughing. That's what happens, man. That's that secret ingredient people be putting in.
man.
I'm just saying.
See, the thing is, you can't base that with everybody because it affects everybody different.
But do you get high when you smoke it?
Nah, it's control my mental.
But do you get high?
Nah,
You don't get high?
nah.
Well-
It helps it calms my mental, my anxiety.
Well, that's smoke inhalation, brother. Don't people die from smoke inhalation and fires?
Right.
Isn't that paper bleached?
Right.
And you smoking bleached paper? Don't they put pesticides and chemicals on stuff to keep bugs away? And you burning and smoking it, not knowing the reaction that it has inside your body? You defiling the hell out your temple, brother.
Right.
And it took us time to realize that too.
Right.
We used to be chimneys, brother.
Right.
We used to
Every
be
last
chimneys.
brother up here. See that?
But Lord forbid we ever want to touch a blunt again.
Right.
Paper
Wake him up,
because we understand that we're not ours. This is the temple of the Lord. Bring it up.
This is the Esther chapter 14 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
For my danger is in my hand.
For what?
My danger is in my hand.
The danger is in your hand, brother. If we ain't love you, we would have told you, yo, go roll another one up for us. Right. But we love you enough, brother, to tell you that don't bring no profit to you, brother.
Right.
That don't give you no benefit at all.
Right.
If it was good for you, you think the white man would have a smoke shop right up there on every corner, selling you Dutch masters with white slave owners on the front, calling them cigarellos? But our danger is in our hand.
Read it on. From my youth up, I have heard in the tribe of my family that thou, O Lord, tookest Israel from among all people.
So we've been hearing that from our youth, man, that the Lord is dealing with His chosen people. We've been hearing about Israel. But our danger been in our hand and we can't escape it. Because we're not strong enough to let that weed go. We're not strong enough to let the stuff that separates us from our power go. I believe that you can, CJ. It's cold out here and you stand there getting the words of the Lord. I know you can do it, brother. I have strong faith that you'll throw that blunt in the water. Bring that out, King.
It's the book of Psalm chapter 107 verse 6.
Bring it out.
Then they cried unto the Lord in their trouble, and He delivered them out of their distresses.
He delivered you out of your distress, man. That weed is a temporary fix that make you laugh at everything. Once that high go away, you get real again. My lights out. I don't have no food. My gas tank is on E. I gotta go to work. That's a temporary fix, brother. What we bring you is a fix that'll give you eternal life. And it ain't just, we're not just talking about it, this is true.
That's right.
And we know it to be true. Now, if you truly want to serve that Lord, that blunt, continue to smoke it. But if you want to serve the Most High, you throw that blunt in the water right now, brother.
Right now.
Throw that blunt in the water.
Right now.
Throw that blunt in the water, brother. First step to repentance, brother. The angels are rejoicing. The brother said he had a question for you, brother. Bring it up.
One thing I found out, like, coming to the truth, like the funnels or the woods, bro, like either funnel or the woods. It's like, if you ever got a backwood and you see like the white stuff on there that people be trying to wipe it off and all that, that's nicotine. That literally That's what I'm saying. But we try to switch the faces, and that's what that funnel, they still do the same thing with it. That's why I give you that burnt throat feeling in smoking. Because even when you don't use it, people saying like you don't hit. You really want that burnt throat feeling because that's the nicotine that you're still getting. You don't smoke the woods. It's still that same thing, so you're still getting addicted to it. Whether you feel like you're getting more green just by hitting with the papers or not, it's still messing you up.
It's still all bad.
All bad.
It's still got your lungs turning black. Come, bring it up.
These are the facts. It says, who should not use cannabis, right? People with diagnosed psychiatric disorder like anxiety.
So you shouldn't even smoke weed if it helps you with your anxiety.
Oh, man.
Now it makes sense. Now, brother, this is the first steps to repentance, brother. That's one commandment. This whole book right here is the commandments of the Lord. Right, let's go to Leviticus 11, verse 7. Again, brother, if this wasn't the truth, this brother wouldn't be over here trying to stop the words of the Lord. When the last time you heard in church, don't smoke weed? Never. The pastors say, what they say on Friday? A little green. Yeah. Sin. That's what happens, man. The pastor want a little hit. We not like the pastor, brother. Then he committed adultery. Right. We out here to tell the truth, brother. Because these churches ain't gonna tell you. Your job not gonna tell you the truth. They gonna let you do what you wanna do, but your true brothers are gonna tell you the truth.
Right.
And we ain't gonna have cut cards.
That's right.
It's called tough love. The truth hurts. Right? Bring that up.
Leviticus 11, verse 7.
So we can't smoke weed and defile our temple with excessive drinking. You can't be drinking so you can stumble and black out. You don't do that, do you? Okay, all praise to the Most High. So no more smoking weed from this day forward. I know it sound hard, brother, but we got faith that you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
Know why we have faith you can do it? Because we did it.
Right.
Keep going, kid.
And the swine.
What's swine, brother? SWINE. Swine is a pig, right?
Though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
So the pig doesn't digest his food properly. It just sits inside of it, right? It's unclean to you.
Of their flesh shall you not eat.
So you can't eat pork. I know you say you don't really be eating like that. But, okay, all praise to the Most High. So you keeping the commandment and don't even realize it, brother. Right?
And of their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you.
So that's a commandment you keeping and you didn't even know, brother. Whenever you feel like you may want to eat something, maybe you want to get a pizza. Don't get no pepperoni pizza, brother. Right? No bacon. Turkey bacon, my man. Beef bacon. Oh, you said you don't eat beef. I got you. It's all good. Salmon bacon like the brother said. I know you eat fish. You don't eat fish? Okay. You don't eat crabs? Seafood? Okay, all praise to the Most High. Well, we won't get that, but eating seafoods that don't have fins or scales will be a sin. So it's okay to eat fish.
Right.
It's okay to eat salmon.
Right.
It's okay to eat snapper, bluegill, right, cod, whiting. All those fish that have fins and scales are okay to eat, right? Now, brother, don't be dealing with no woman and she's like, take me to Red Lobster.
Right.
Take me to Crafty Crab. Let me go get these seafood boils.
Wow.
Don't eat that stuff, brother.
Right.
That's a sin. And because we broke the commandments of the Lord, all these curses happen to you. Right. All these curses. Let me get Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Straight about
20 and 8.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
Come on, you remember the Sabbath day.
My
right?
God
So what's the
is
Sabbath day?
awesome.
Come on, if you know he's awesome.
What's the Sabbath day? It's Satan.
Come on, let's get boys.
Awesome.
You see nobody.
Awesome.
It's just here to stop you from getting the words of the Lord.
Awesome.
Trying to strip in front of men.
Sabbath day. Oh, 7 days work.
To keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So 7 days a week, Sabbath for the Lord. What day is the seventh day of the week?
By his stripes.
By his stripes, I'm healed.
Look at your phone. Go to your
My God
calendar.
is awesome.
Because my God is awesome.
Today I am forgiven.
Today I am forgiven.
His grace is why I'm
His
living.
grace is why I'm living. Not wrong.
The tempter, man. Satan
Somebody
is
ought
the
to praise his
tempter.
holy name.
It take a lot not to do it.
Come on and testify. You know he's awesome.
What's
Say
the
it.
first day of the week? Sunday, so it's the seventh day of the week.
Come on and lift your voices.
And Sunday's the first day. Get out of time.
Come on and say it.
Right? So Saturday will be the seventh day of the week. Right? Seventh day is the
I'm coming back. Then I'm coming back. You'll never stand out here again. Touch my shit again. Don't touch my shit. Throw that shit in the wall. That's not no staff. Throw that shit in the wall, bro. You got the wrong one. Count don't work.
Come on, somebody say he's mighty. He's mighty. He's mighty.
You ready to go around the corner? You ready to go around the corner? You want to go around the corner? That's what you want to do. You want to go to the square with me, bro? Fucking wrong one. Don't touch my shit again.
Come on and say he's holy. He's holy. He's holy. He's holy. Come on and lift your voice and say,
Lord, verse 14.
Bring it out.
The sower soweth the word.
The what?
The sower soweth the word.
The what?
The sower soweth the word.
See how the Most High works? Most High shut that off.
And
Right?
incredibly accepting environment. I
So-
feel
so
most grateful
word-
for
verse
the
15.
connections that
And these are they
I've
by the
met so many
wayside.
people.
Where the word is sown.
Play
Ho,
football,
ho,
something.
ho, ho, ho.
Get your ass back, bro. Get off my speaker, yo. Now I don't got no respect for your big ass. Shoe coming to play.
Keep going.
Verse 15. And these are they by the wayside.
These are they by the wayside.
Where the word is sown.
So you can grow visibly
But when they have heard,
When the word is coming out.
Satan cometh to meet us.
Who is this man?
Satan cometh to meet us.
Who is this man?
Satan cometh to meet us.
This is Satan coming immediately to
Reinforce
take the
against
words from you,
customers. Wish they
brother.
started
That's
using
all it
hair
is.
early.
Satan
Stop hair
is the
loss
whole
and
harbor you
regrowth.
can go to. But he want to come and steal the
I'm gonna
word
put some
from
people
you.
in with Jesus. I want to see y'all talk to them.
You can't
Bring it
do
out.
something,
I want to see y'all talk to them.
And look, brother. Look, just because we teach in the Bible, don't mean we won't whoop somebody ass.
That's right.
Don't get that confused.
That's what I'm coming for.
It'll happen. But we have temperance because we showed the fruits of the spirit. So we have temperance,
You follow the law.
right? So Satan coming for immediately.
And taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts.
So Satan is coming to try to steal the word.
My team coming.
So you an
My team
Israelite,
coming,
brother.
man. You don't threaten me.
You an
You
Israelite.
don't threaten me indirect. I tell you who I am. You don't threaten me indirect, big fat motherfucker. You don't threaten me
before you leave,
indirect.
brother.
Touch me if you can touch somebody.
Before you leave, brother, what's your nationality? Israelite from what tribe, brother?
I know y'all. I know y'all.
So on your left hand side is what the world calls you, and on your right hand side is the tribe that you come from, your biblical tribe. Huh? Well, you said you were so-called African American, right? So you'll be from the tribe of Judah, right? You'll be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. That's what the white man called you. This is the tribe that you come from in Israel, brother. So you'll be an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Right. So before you leave, brother, what's your nationality? From what tribe? Oh, right. Black man? Okay, brother. All praise to the Most High, brother. Look, the brother has one more point, man.
Nobody greater than me. Nobody greater than me. Not one person. I'm the king.
Leave that smoking alone, brother.
I'm the one that ain't saying that.
Now that's gold right there, brother. That's gold in your hand. Right? Make sure you look it up. Are you you live in Baltimore? Come back out and see us, brother. We out here Friday night and Saturday. We look forward to seeing you, brother. Be safe out here, brother. Remember, you an Israelite, man. Be safe out here.
Nobody can heal. Hair like Will Curly and shit.
All praise to Most High. In the midst of faggot Satan, this is what we out here to do, man. We out here to cast down demons. We out here to preach the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And we out here to make this thing look like the Lord I can't even say it. Look, see? The Most High has us keep shutting down.
The things you're
That
into
$5 speaker.
but what you pay for
Right.
Switch
Give
to
me
Firewall
second
and get a 5-year price guarantee on any internet.
I'm the high. I'm the high. I'm that most high.
Shut your bum ass up.
But you not it though. But you not it though. But you not it. But look at your
Bring it
shit.
on! As we
You
see,
look like
the
you
Most High have made this world for many.
The Most High made this world for many.
But it's not you.
Made this world for many, man.
Right.
Me.
No, this world is not for me. It is for you. Right. This world is for you.
Right.
This world
The
is
Most
for
High
you.
is me.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut
Watch
up.
when I tell
Keep
you
going.
shut up.
But the world to come for few.
But the world
to come for few.
The world to come is for few, man.
Right.
You're not worried about playing white music.
all right.
We're out here to keep talking about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's
Right.
right. Right? Brother, you don't want to do that. Right. You don't want to do that, brother.
Let's go now, me and you.
Let's go around the corner. Let's go. Keep going.
I will tell thee a similitude, Edris.
Right.
As when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee that it giveth much mold thereof.
So this world gives much mold, man.
Right.
Go ahead, let's go. We going. I'm coming. Let's go. I'm going that way. Let's go. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm almost done the precept. I'll be right over there. I got you. Right, this world brings forth much mold, man. It brings forth much mold, man. This is the mold that the world brings.
That's y'all sign. Y'all just gave me a sign to get right. He gonna come up.
Bring it up.
That's y'all sign.
Faggots and faggot glasses.
Right.
Keep going, King.
Whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold come of. Even so is the course of this present world.
So even so is the course of this present world, man. Right? All the mold and vessels that are made, man, it has no profit, man. It don't hold no water, right? It don't do nothing but get profit to get broken down, melted down, and made into a new vessel. Right? And that's the ways of this world, man. This place gotta be melted and made into a new vessel. That's right. Be a vessel of honor, man. It's going to be the chiefest of all the world, man. How all the world is going to come to Israel and try to get understanding from it, but it's going to be too high. Right? We're going to drop down on little mountains. We're going to drop down on slight hills, man.
Right.
It's too much, right? Keep reading.
There be many created.
There be what?
There be many created.
But what?
But few shall be saved.
But few shall be saved, man. It's only but a remnant, man. It say 2 or 3 of a family, man.
Right.
2 or 3 of a family, and 10 of a city is going to be saved, man.
Right.
And look at the despair of our people, man. Right. You got people over here running to and fro. Right. You got people skating.
Right.
You got this man playing whatever the hell he's playing.
Right.
Right.
I'm not.
You got the men of the Lord enduring the elements to teach our people.
That's
man.
right.
Prophesying to the wind because we know that these words will be picked up somewhere.
That's right.
Right? So this world was created for many, but few are going to be able to see the world to come, man. That world to come is going to be beautiful.
Right.
Cities of gold. Air that don't have the foul smell in it, man.
Right.
Water that don't have chemicals in it, man.
Right.
Like clean animals where clean animals should be, unclean animals where unclean animals should be, and they ain't going to intermingle, man.
Right.
Where everything is going to be set in proper order. Right, keep going, King.
Good. So answered I and said, swallow them down, O my soul, understanding, and devour wisdom.
And devour wisdom, man. The only way to endure and continue to move forth in this course is to devour wisdom. Right? To eat and sleep wisdom, brother and sisters. Because the more you let the affairs of this life get into it, the further wisdom move from you. Let me get that in Wisdom of Solomon 1 and verse number 3. Right. Wisdom is the top notch of the top notch. You say she a dime? She higher than a dime.
That's right.
Right? Let her see some uncleanliness in you. And think that you're going to be able to deal with her, man. Think you're going to be able to sup with her, man. Once wisdom leaves, you turn into King Jacob. Right? You turn into him. And we've seen it 1,000 times over. Right? Let that be a full warning for anyone who wants to leave from out of the sight of wisdom. King Jacob is your next step. Right, bring that up.
Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 3 in the read. Forward thoughts separate from the Most High.
So forward thoughts separate from the Most High. Right, the Most High is not one that he should go back and forth with man. Right. Forward is contentious. Right. A contentious mind towards the Lord is going to separate you from the Lord. Right.
And his power When it's tried, reprove the unwise.
So when the power of the Lord is tried, it reproves the unwise. That's how we got wisdom, man. Because we got reproved. Right. And we supped and ate the honey. And it turned bitter, man. Right. And we was able to understand through the spirit and mercy of the Lord how we should move in these last days, right?
For to a malicious soul.
For what? For a malicious soul. One more time.
For to a malicious soul.
What's going to happen?
Wisdom shall not enter.
Into a malicious soul, wisdom ain't going to come. Right. And a man, give me Sirach chapter 19, verse 26. Into a malicious soul, wisdom not going to enter, man. There's no wisdom over here. Right. There's no wisdom past this damn light post, man. Right. And if you notice, brothers who be out here, whenever we go past this light post, all hell break loose. Right. And even if we pass from this light post right here, all hell break loose over there. Right. This is really holy ground whenever we are, because the mist is in the midst of us, man. Or the Lord is in the midst of us, walking to and fro. Right? That's why the Most High has had us to be safe out here. That's why a lot of people been edified out here, man. Because we magnify the name of the Lord. And wisdom is in the midst of us, man. Ain't no harm gonna come to us because we have the Lord on our side, man. Hold that. Give me Baruch 6 and 7. Baruch 6 and 7. Right? And it's like sometimes you know, just because brothers is reading the Bible, don't mean that right hooks and uppercuts and jabs and things like that don't work, man. You know, we grew up fighting each other, man. We grew up throwing hands with each other. Punches to the chest. Brothers remember open chest? Open chest. What was the joint? Bacon. Smack you on the neck. Going body. Slap boxing. We did these things, man. And that's the temperance of the Lord, man. Because like I said, it's been 7 years ago when we was out here, man. That brother would have tasted the bottom of some Nike and Ugg boots, man. And a smack rap, like the brother said.
Baruch 6 verse 7. But mine angel is with you.
For what?
But mine angel is with you.
So the angel of the Lord is with us. Wherever we go, man. That's why it's important to pray. To ask the Most High to protect you in the land of Babylon, man. Or in the land of the bottomless pit. Or in the land of wherever you are in these captivities. You pray that the Most High has his hedge of protection around you. Right? Because where no hedge, there's no protection. Right?
And I myself caring for your soul.
Even the Lord himself caring for our souls, man. So we don't worry about men playing music and being loud. Right? That's why we wear it. Blessed be our hands that teach us to fight. Right. Because you'll get your ass whipped physically and spiritually. Right. Go back to that.
Verse 4. For unto a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in a body that is subject unto sin.
So a body that's subject unto sin. How you doing, sister? What's your nationality? What's your race?
Y'all the Pharisees and the teachers of the law. Y'all gotta do is read.
You from
I talked to you the other day.
Oh, you talked to us the other day? Okay. No wisdom in the damn world, man. Right, let's go to Luke chapter 18 and verse 7. Brothers be temperate out here, man. Brothers don't whoop this man's ass. Man. I know y'all want to. Yes! I know you want to, brother. But let's be temperate and let the fruits of the Spirit prevail, man. Right? Let's keep things decent and in order. Right? At least he get riled up and then we do have to put hands on him, man.
Psalm chapter 58 and verse number 6. Break their teeth, O God, in their mouth.
Do what?
Break their teeth, O God, in their mouth.
So the Lord gonna break their teeth, right? You ain't never seen nobody get all their teeth broken out. Right. Like in the damn cartoons when they fall out like piano keys. That's how the Lord gonna break their teeth, right?
Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Yahweh. Let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces.
Let him be cut in pieces, man. Let him melt when the Lord brings back his bow, man. We're going to see a lot of people who scoffed at the words of the Lord melt in the days when the Lord visits this earth, man. Right? Didn't Habakkuk say, in thy wrath remember mercy? You know how much wrath somebody got to say to remember mercy? So with that, brothers, stay in this truth if it be of the Lord's will, man. Pray the Lord don't take His Holy Spirit from you. Pray the Lord don't give you over to things that are inconvenient, right? And congregate with brothers and sisters as well, right? Bring it down, Luke chapter 18, verse 7.
Luke chapter 18, verse 7.
Bring it out.
And shall not God avenge His own elect?
So the Lord is coming to get His elect, right? 12,000 of the 12 tribes, and the 1/3 of men, women, and children who are deemed to be saved and worthy to be deemed to be saved from His land.
Which cry day and night unto Him.
If you don't cry unto the Lord day and night, right, you may not be part of the elect, man. The elect are going to cry unto the Lord in anger, in happiness, in sadness. In all manner you're going to cry out to the Lord, right?
Though He bear long with them.
So the Lord bears long with us. He see the stuff that we dealing with. He see the hell that we catching here, right?
He rolling up a blunt.
I tell you that He will avenge them speedily.
The Lord is coming like a thief in the night when you least expect it, right?
Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall He find faith on the earth?
So the Son of Man is coming to find faith, right? If you don't have faith, ask unto the Lord that grants liberally to all men who ask. Right? With that, the next mighty brother is coming up. Kwam Yashala. Kwam Yashala. Kwam Yashala. Kwam Yashala. Kwam Yashala.